Here we presents the top 5 best wireless keyboards. Starting at number 5, HP Wireless Elite. If you work from home or need a decent keyboard for basic use, the best keyboard for the job is the HP Wireless Elite Keyboard V2. Its slim and low-profile design makes it easy to fit on your desk. As a full-size keyboard, you get a keypad. Keys require very little force to type, making it ideal for typists. Now let's talk value. Is the HP Wireless Elite V2 keyboard worth picking up? Definitely. However, its price doesn't match its performance. It works well, yes, and it's a fairly durable keyboard, but it isn't anything special, not for $52. You can sweeten the deal by picking up the same keyboard with a wireless mouse bundled. Alternatively, you can pick up a Logitech K400 at half the price, and it has a trackpad built in. Still, this HP wireless keyboard would do well in an office setting. The HP Wireless Elite Keyboard V2 does a good job planting itself in offices or at a home computer. Its keys are light, responsive, and plenty of feedback for a typist. Having a wireless receiver is a bummer, but you only need one if you have compatible devices. With a good set of batteries, this keyboard will last months. HP's Wireless Elite V2 keyboard screams modern with its ultra-slim shape. Typing feels amazing with a low-profile, scissor-style keycaps that are extra responsive and pleasing to the touch. Plus, adjustable legs promote a more comfortable wrist posture. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. Corsair K95 RGB Platinum XT. Corsair's K95 RGB Platinum, one of KMAG's top-rated mechanical keyboards for the past 3 years, is getting an upgrade. Announced at CES 2020, the K95 RGB Platinum XT brings back everything gamers love about the original K95, the smooth typing action, the well-placed lighting, the USB pass-through, and dedicated macro keys, while strengthening some of its weaker points, such as adding more onboard profiles and a new padded wrist rest. The biggest improvement, though, comes courtesy of Corsair's new streaming gear subsidiary Elgato. The XT's macro keys are compatible with Elgato's Stream Deck software, allowing you to use the extra keys as a mini 6-key video switcher. These are all nice touches, but shake out to a relatively small update, more of a refresh than a true successor or reason to replace your existing K95 Platinum. But it's a superb buy for K95 first-timers. One of the substantial, if not especially noticeable, changes in the Platinum XT is the switch from Corsair's standard ABS keycaps to so-called double-shot keycaps. The 104 standard black keys are now made from a thicker polybutylene terephthalate material. This should, in theory, make the keys more durable and keep the lettering looking sharper longer. It isn't something you feel when you use the keyboard, but extra durability is always welcome, and since some players go out and spend money to replace their keys with double-shot caps, it makes sense that a top-of-the-line board would have them. There are also 8 buttons. At top left you'll find a trio of buttons to hot swap among onboard profiles, toggle the RGB lighting on and off, and lock the Windows key. On the right, above the numeric keypad, are a set of dedicated media controls, an audio mute button, and a thinly textured volume roller. These extras add a lot of functionality. The profile switch button even lights up to indicate which profile you're using, a surprisingly rare and helpful feature. They also feel good to press, particularly the media buttons, which again are surprisingly rare even among high-end keyboards. With a modest update, Corsair's K95 RGB Platinum XT turns one of the best gaming keyboards into an obvious go-to for video streamers. Halfway of my list at number 3, Logitech K780. If you've ever suffered texter's thumb, you might have wished for a full-sized wireless keyboard for your smartphone. Logitech has just that in the shape of the K780 multi-device wireless keyboard, and it goes beyond replacing the on-screen board too. It'll not only stand your iPhone and iPad up in its fancy, rubber-coated groove, but play nicely with your PC or Mac too. 1 peripheral, 3 devices, and all for under $80. Pressing the connection buttons doesn't just switch what device you're paired with, it also changes the key mappings. If it's linked to a Windows machine, for instance, you get a Start button. With a Mac, there's the familiar CMD key. If you want to go in-depth, Logitech has a free app for Windows and macOS that allows you to customize the layouts. All the same, being able to respond to messages with a full-size keyboard on a smartphone is a real convenience, and doing so from the same board as typing on your regular computer is handy too. Certainly, the worlds of mobile and desktop have grown closer in recent years. Apple's continuity, for instance, blurs the lines between what happens on your Mac and what happens on your iPhone, but the K780 is platform agnostic and simple to use. At $79.99, it's not cheap for a wireless keyboard, but you're paying for flexibility. If you can do without the number pad and the gutter stand, mind, $40 gets you the K380, effectively the same thing, only smaller and with no way to prop up your phone and tablet. Coming in at number 2. Logitech Craft. The Logitech Craft is a good, versatile wireless keyboard. It's ultimately very similar to the Logitech MX keys, except it has a unique creative input dial on the top of the keyboard that can be programmed to undertake different tasks depending on the software you're using. Typing feels great, due to indentations on each key, that should help reduce typos, while the tactile switches are quiet and stable. While there are programmable buttons, they're limited to a list of preset features and unfortunately, you can't set any macros. Ergonomics are only decent, as there are no adjustable incline settings, but the low profile should make for a comfortable typing experience. That said, you can pair it with up to 3 different devices, and switch between them at the press of a button. The Logitech Craft wireless keyboard has outstanding wireless versatility, as it can be used over Bluetooth or its proprietary receiver, and can be paired with up to 3 devices. The Logitech Craft keyboard has a unique dial on the top left-hand side of the keyboard. Depending on how you use it, it can perform a variety of tasks. It can adjust volume, scroll through tabs in a browser, and can be set to control various tools and programs like Adobe Photoshop and Premiere. Furthermore, there are media hotkeys on the top of the keyboard, and the F keys can be reprogrammed in the companion software. This keyboard uses scissor switches that have a pronounced tactile bump and a very low pre-travel distance. The keys have a low actuation point and don't need a lot of force to register. It feels very similar to the Logitech MX keys. The Logitech Craft keyboard is very good for office use. It has decent ergonomics due to its low profile, which makes up for the lack of a wrist rest and adjustable incline settings. The typing experience is great due to the keys' low travel distance and minimal force needed to actuate them. Also, the keys are very quiet and shouldn't disturb anyone around you. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. And number 1. Microsoft Sculpt Ergonomic. There are 2 main types of keyboards you should look for if typing comfort is paramount. Keyboards with mechanical switches offer superior key stability and a satisfying clicking sensation, while ergonomically designed boards like the Microsoft Ergonomic keyboard force your arms, wrists, and hands into a position that could help eliminate strain and injury. This keyboard has been around in various iterations for years, and the current version deserves a close look from productivity hounds. It manages to offer a superior typing sensation, almost as good as typing on mechanical key switches, while still maintaining an ergonomically correct position. The upward bulge means the ergonomic keyboard strictly forces your hands apart, so they aren't tempted to roam freely above the keys. They're coerced into taking up positions once taught in middle school typing classes, with your pointer fingers resting above the F and J keys and all of the other fingers assigned to strike specific keys. Meanwhile, your wrists remain on the luxuriously soft, oversized fabric wrist rest, which also has a bulge in the middle to further enforce hand separation. Alas, typing on an ergonomic board requires a significant amount of adjustment if you've never used one before. I'm an above-average typist, usually achieving around 60 words per minute. On the ergonomic keyboard, I managed 53, and that was after several hours practice. I normally touch type without looking at the keys, but I had to steal significant downward glances and resist the urge for my left hand to cross the bulge into the exclusive right-hand zone. In addition to saving your wrists from stress, the Microsoft Ergonomic keyboard offers plenty of typing comfort in a stylish package plus a comprehensive array of shortcut keys. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.